What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we're going to be talking about a gun that you guys have been asking me about for quite a while. A gun that has had a lot of play online lately, and a gun that has a little bit of controversy behind it. What a surprise. Springfield Prodigy. But first I do want to mention, if you like these videos, if you like the non-biased content, we try to make gun videos for you guys, not for the industry. We're here for you, and we want to give you non-biased information. Because of that, we really appreciate your support on Patreon. We really appreciate you liking and subscribing and sharing the content. If you want to subscribe on Patreon, all you got to do is go to the link in the description below. That helps out the channel. If you don't want to do that, Super Thanks is also available. It's YouTube's version, and we really appreciate that. We also have a link to a local shelter in Ames, Iowa in the description below. We'd really appreciate your support. Now today, we are going to talk about the Springfield Prodigy, and this is probably one of those guns that I've had so many requests for a couple of reasons. One, I have good and bad Springfield reviews. Two, Springfield did not send me this. I got this from Manning & Sons, and he is a dealer in Illinois that I really like. He's one of my buddies, and he sends me guns for review that I can't afford, so I don't have to deal with companies like most people. There's no strings attached. I can say whatever I want, which I will during this video. The Prodigy is an interesting product for me because it is a 2011 made from a larger company on a budget, which is something we've been kind of waiting for a long time. The 2011, if you're unfamiliar, is, well, this is technically isn't a 2011, this is a double stack 1911, but the point of the 2011 is essentially a high capacity 1911 with all the ergonomics, speed and accuracy of a 1911 with a double stack magazine. So we have a single action gun with a slide, a frame, and then a polymer grip. We have a steel slide, a steel frame, and a polymer grip, which is actually a bit of a departure from its main competitor, the Staccato C2 here, which has an aluminum frame, which we'll get to in a minute. These come out anywhere from 1600-ish to around 2500, depending on where you get it, because they're very in demand right now, and what features you get on it. They are supposedly optics ready, but like many guns today that say they're optics ready, I mean, you actually have to be ready for an optic to say that, not just have it cut. It doesn't come with a plate like many companies, including companies I like Walther and stuff. That being said, it does come with slide serrations, a full Picatinny rail, which I like a lot. It comes with kind of the classic 3-hole trigger there, which I really do like a lot as well. Some decent texture on the grip, big thick polymer grip with a grip safety and a manual safety that you are going to have to initiate in order to operate the gun. It has a set of suppressor height sights for you to co-witness an optic with, and then you can get a model of this that has Springfield's optic right out of the box, which I would probably recommend for most newer shooters. That way you don't have to worry about it. This gun is a real point of contention because out of all the reviews I saw, all the guns that I saw that were received from Springfield for review, those were all positive. And then all the gun videos I saw, which people bought them, weren't that positive. Some of the problems that I saw were 2011 related. That's the issue with this gun. It's the first affordable 2011 that has really come out that people can kind of get, use, and operate, and it's a new generation of people buying these guns because you get superior accuracy and speed, but it's a generation that didn't really grow up on the 1911, so you've got a lot of 1911 related problems, which we actually are going to have a video about in a few days to kind of help you guys out with that. And if you want to be notified for that 2011 video that's coming up, just hit the notification bell. Moving forward though, I think it's a good representation of a basic 2011, and I think that's exactly what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for a company that can produce an enormous amount of units like Springfield or SIG or CZ to put one of these out that can really bring it to the masses for a reasonable price, and I think Springfield's done a phenomenal job at doing that. They've also added a bunch of features on it that I think I like a lot for the price point. It's a decent grip, decent slide serrations, good sights, an optics rail with a pretty decent trigger. So without further ado, let's go down there and shoot some Blazer brass strip and find out. Damn, brother, the fucking recoil spring on this is heavy for 2011. Yeah, I don't know why. All right, so we got this guy here at about 75 yards, and we're just gonna take some pot shots with the iron sights and see how that goes. Check the recoil and pulse. Recoil and pulse is really nice. It shoots really well. Well, I can't hit anything small from here, and I'm getting eaten alive. See these things?
It's man. Black bug.
Yeah, dude.
Season in Iowa.
That'll break your concentration. Little pissers. They piss on you.
Little pissers.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I was too busy getting eaten. Cool. Well, this is Blazer Brass, And we did lube this with Slip 2000, which is the lube that I like to use, and I think it's a pretty venerable lube. Laser brass is pretty damn decent ammo. God, I didn't want this to happen. Oh my God, the Springfield people are gonna eat me alive just like these little pisser bugs.
It like popped back in.
I saw that. I wonder, so this is the stock mag as well.
It is, yeah.
Makes me a little nervous because we're about to pop in the staccato mag. See how that goes. I'm not really aiming it much. I'm kind of just spraying down there.
No, I know. Getting used to the gun.
Yeah, I'm just feeling it out. Like a lot of times when I shoot the first like 75-yard string, like the mag or two, a lot of what I'm doing is just kind of feeling my hands, feeling the gun, feeling the recoil pulse, pressing with the trigger, messing with the trigger a little bit. What's interesting to me about this trigger is just because it's a $1,600 gun, you gain a lot of the features you get with a 2011, but you don't gain a lot of like the bougie shit, you know? Like with a staccato, like you're gonna get that hand fit. So you're gonna pull it back and it's gonna feel like grease shit on ice. Your trigger's gonna feel broken in right out of the box. It's not gonna feel like it's got some grit to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're not gonna really have to work much out. I got a new staccato the other day, so it's a good comparison. I'm just gonna throw just a little bit more lube on it than I did before, just because I really want this fucker to work. I mean, as much as I dislike Springfield as a company, I love their products, and I want there to be a good 2011 for the masses. I mean, if this really works, man, I mean, you could have a single action carry optics division if this thing gets popular, you know? Like, the 9mm 2011 is my favorite overall platform, so I would absolutely love if this works. So we're just gonna oil the shit out of it and hope for the best.
There's never too much lube. Ain't that right, baby? Okay, baby.
All right, so we've lubed it up twice with Slip 2000. The one malfunction we had was actually with the stock mag, not the staccato mag. So I'm gonna try the staccato mags. That was a short mag. This is the standard 17er that we got.
I didn't finish loading that one, sorry.
That's all right, we're about 45 yards, 50 yards here.
Now we're doing good.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I'm trying to figure out like how specifically to lock it down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad so far. That's it, no lock back. All right, let's get tactical. Go up close. I shot that fucking thing behind it. It scared me. Woo! One fail. Quick fix though, boom, tap rack is out. All right, we'll do a few home defense drills. Just on the button, let me know. Four shots, 2 targets, that's not bad. How much damage did you get? What the hell was that?
It looked like...
Did a round just fall out when I ejected the mag? Oh, we had a round, okay.
But one certainly did fall out, so maybe you pulled out the mag too fast and
maybe, that's new.
Don't know.
Let's take a look at that guy. That was one right there. Nothing wrong. Maybe just pulling the mag out quick, pulled it out of the mag, I don't know. Hostage guy. Works for me.
You look like you're having fun, so I
like this gun.
I want to shoot it.
See? Springfield does do 1911 as well.
This is fun. I like this a lot.
See, this is what I was hoping for. I was hoping that it would break in a little bit, and I was hoping that it would just be a good, solid, standard 2011 that people could use for duty, home defense, no frills. And that's what this is, I think. We had one failure with the Duramags, no failures with the Staccato mags, weirdly. Oh yeah, we did. I did have one. Yeah, we did. The tap rack,
Yep.
But probably a break-in period because all 2011s have them.
Yep. I mean, the video I just did of my favorite guns to shoot, the top 2 were 2011s, and
tell them why.
Because they're the best of ever. They're easy to use. They make you look like a badass.
Yep.
They're heavier, so it mitigates recoil. I was able to, I mean, I missed a couple shots because I was trying to see how accurate I could be with this versus the C2 or the Athena or the Artemis or any other Atlas gun that I love, which is basically all of them. And I feel like it held up with it.
Yeah,
I'm
I agree.
very impressed.
Yeah, I was initially a little on the fence. But for me personally, it shot really well. We had 2 failures out of 100, which kind of sucks. But, yeah.
For a budget-minded 2011, like...
Budget-minded at $1,600, though, is what people are going to say.
Right, I understand that, but it's a whole different ball game than...
And the other argument is that even though it's good, for $500, you can buy a C2 that is lighter and has no malfunctions.
Well, I can't say anything about that, but it's doing it for me.
Well, that went almost exactly as I expected. I expected the gun to shoot fast and accurate, and it absolutely did. I expected it to have good ergonomics, which it did. The grip felt pretty good, actually. The reloads were pretty good. The gun functioned well with Staccato mags, which I like a lot because I've got 40 of those, so I wanted to make sure that that worked really well. Blazer brass was the only ammunition that we tried, but it is the ammunition that we use a lot. Manning & Sons sends us to us for 1,000 round reviews, so we often use it for first shots as well. However, we did have 2 malfunctions, and I gotta tell you that in any gun that would make me nervous. I understand there's a break-in period, at least there probably is with 2011s, most likely with Springfield almost definitely, just because of the price point that it comes at. It seems unlikely it's going to be worn in from the factory. However, we'll see how the 1,000 round review goes. We could progress through and have a couple of malfunctions at the beginning, which is very common, and then through the 1,000 round review, it generally eases out, everything works in, the trigger gets a little bit nicer, the gun gets a little bit more reliable, and I generally have a different perspective of guns after 1,000 round reviews, whether that be good or bad. That being said, it looks like it has a bright future to me because it shoots amazing. And that's what you want. That's, if you want a 2011, the redeeming factor behind all of the cons of a 2011 is that they shoot faster and more accurately than any other gun, and in which case I believe this one does. But anyway, the recoil impulse is great. I think when we get a dot on it, we're going to really reach out and touch some things with it. I was starting to zero in the sights. They have the same, it's like similar sight picture that Wilson Combat does, and I don't love Wilson Combat sights either. Anytime you use that U trough, that circular trough with the square sight, for some reason my eyes have a problem leveling those off perfectly, so at distance I was having some accuracy issues. The recoil impulse was great. The controls worked well. The sunk-in slide stop's really interesting. I prefer a little bit bigger one, I suppose, but other than that, everything works pretty phenomenal. I'm actually really surprised at how good the controls are. I mean, a lot of if you look at the gun compared to the Staccato definitely looks more expensive. It definitely has a better finish to it. It definitely is slicker, and the controls are a little better, but this one certainly isn't bad. This is what I assume this would be like a Springfield operator with a double stack magazine on it, and that's basically what it is. So good on Springfield for bringing a product that people want at a price point people can afford. So at the end of the day, I consider this a win. However, we are going to do a 1,000 round review of this, so if you want to see that, hit the notification button. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters. Remember to recycle. I'm gonna sneeze.
Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple.
That does work.